Hello, and thanks for joining us here at the PGDE Secondary and PGDE Primary Admissions Talk. My name's Fiona Thompson, and I'm the Admissions Officer for PGDE Primary, but I'll be talking about both primary and secondary today. Okay, let's skip to my first slide. Numbers. The target each year is set by the Scottish Government. Demand for teachers in each subject area, plus other factors, will have an impact on the numbers of places we can offer in a given year. How do I apply? Okay, so how do I apply? All applications must be submitted via UCAS, formerly UCAS Teacher Training. You can apply up to 5 Scottish institutes at once. If applying to an institution outside of Scotland, applications must be made through UCAS Teacher Training. The deadline is the 15th of January. Make sure you apply by this date to receive fair and equal consideration. Many subjects, secondary programmes only, will still have places after this, but if you apply early, you're more likely to receive an early decision. We aim to make all decisions by the 31st of March or thereabouts. Secondary subjects available. So you'll see from the slide, there's quite a number of secondary subject areas. All these subjects have differing levels of competition. You can also gain dual qualified status in certain combination of subjects. This will be covered later in the presentation. Academic requirement, first for PGDE Primary, we'll cover that first. An honours degree is preferred, however, we will consider those applying with an ordinary, but with many years relevant classroom experience. English and Maths are both required. However, a conditional offer can be made subject to gaining these before the start of the programme. So in other words, it's okay to apply pending Maths, for example, and gain the qualification after you submit your application. We accept many English and Maths qualifications, and if you're unsure if yours is suitable, then email us and we can confirm or otherwise. Our email address will be on the last slide. Academic requirements for PGDE Secondary. A 2-2 or a 2-1 are preferred. In some cases, we can consider ordinary degrees. In high demand areas, though, it's usual that we will ask for a 2-1 or above. The degree undertaken must have contained a minimum of 80 credits in the subject to be taught. Credits need to be SCQF level 8 or above. So what does dual qualified status mean? It is possible that many of these subjects be taken in combination to achieve dual qualification status. This allows you to teach 2 different subject areas within schools, such as history and English, for example, or maths and physics. If you want to pursue a dual qualification, you must have an additional 80 credits in the second subject area and meet the General Teaching Council for Scotland requirements for teaching this subject. You will make an application for the first subject area, and this will be your lead subject. But please state on your application that you have an interest in dual qualification and that your second subject and what your second subject would be, so we can consider you for this. But remember, not all combinations are possible. Design and technology is already considered a dual subject. Please ask us for more information if this route is what you're interested in. Again, email contact is at the end of this presentation. Personal statement. Okay, let's start with the basics. Why do you want to be a teacher? Experience can be work-based or voluntary. Demonstrate what you've learned from your experience working and volunteering with children. Overall, demonstrate your passion for teaching and knowledge of your subject area. We use classroom experience as one way of measuring competitiveness, but we also assess work experience in the context of other parts of the application, such as the personal statement, transferable skills, understanding of the teaching role, and academic record. Each year, the levels of competition fluctuate depending on the quality and quantity of applications we receive. We always encourage applicants to seek out as much recent and relevant experience before applying, but this could be particularly difficult due to COVID restrictions. Therefore, it means that this aspect of your application becomes less important as all other applications are in the same position and are currently unable to secure work experience opportunities. I would still encourage you, however, to seek out work experience if it's safe and possible, but don't be discouraged. Work experience is only one aspect of the application, and many others will be in a similar position. Reference. We only need one. So that's from an academic or from a school volunteering experience. Relevant employment, if you've been working in a setting with children the relevant age, then that's also acceptable. On to interviews. Once we have reviewed all applications, looking at the personal statement, reference and academic ability, we will invite shortlisted applications to attend an interview. Now, this might be slightly different this year because of COVID. However, Moray House are working with the Scottish Council of Deans of Education to ascertain how we will conduct or substitute our normal interview procedures. So watch this space. Unfortunately, not all applicants will be invited to interview. The interview is a very important part of the selection process. During the interview, applicants will be expected to reflect on their experiences relating to teaching, and in some cases, there may be a subject-specific element. However, don't worry about this. More details will be provided in the invites should you get one. Okay, I hope you found that helpful. That's all from me. You'll see our contact email address there. Please do get in touch with any questions. Thanks for listening and good luck with your application.